Hey guys, I just realized I didn't address anything really about the LS, about the Merkur and things like that. And there's also some other things that I didn't mention. Just be aware that these engine swaps require more than what I listed. Some of them, like I'm not going to name any, but they need like special oil pans or different oil pans, things like that. But they're all acquirable, which is why I decided to go with these swaps. The LS though, the only problem with the LS is, if you guys don't know, which I think most of you, if you're watching this, do know, the Merkur Xr4ti is a very rare car. I don't know if I'd say it is rare. Yeah, it's rare. So the LS, I would have to cut the firewall a little bit, or at least smash it in and stuff. And the engine bay of that car is spotless, rust free. So I don't really want to just completely cut up the Merkur, because I don't think that's a great idea. And yeah, so let me know in the comments below also if you guys would just rather see that. But I think the LS could go towards like a drag build or something different, whatever. The Merkur, I'm leaning more towards a autocross, track car, street car kind of thing. Something that's fast and fun, that's we can, you know, rip. So alright, enjoy the rest of this video, guys, and don't forget about the radio giveaway, which we will add in right here. Don't forget about our 5,000 subscriber giveaway. Here is a brand new, never used, in the box, double-din car stereo with GPS, subwoofer outputs, and even a rear backup camera. Comes with everything, free of charge to you. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, take a screenshot of it or a picture if you're using your TV, and send it over to _Gotti's Garage on Instagram. And then at 5,000 subscribers, one of you lucky ones will be chosen at random, and then you get to enjoy a brand new double-din car radio from Gotti's Garage. So enjoy the rest of this video. Don't forget to subscribe. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Gotti's Garage. We are at U-Pull and Save in Pontiac, Michigan. I chose this pull, salvage yard, whatever you want to call it, because engines are only $173 out the door. That's with the core charge and everything like that. Super cheap. You come here, you pull it yourself. And yeah, so we're here today to see some potential engine swaps for the Merkur. I had a couple things in mind, but I figured we would walk around this yard to see what they all had. I'm only going to show you the cars that have a possibility of me pulling the engine out for the Merkur. So yeah, so let's get to our first car. It's a Ford. So one of the first engine swaps that I'm thinking about doing, because I've seen it done before, which is something I really don't want to do, but this is a 2.3 Duratec. I'm thinking either the 2.5, 2.0, or the 2.3. I've seen the 2.5 done before. I haven't seen the 2.3 or the 2.0 done before. This is a 2.3 right here, but it's a, you know, perfect example of what we can do. Doesn't look like there's any oil in it. So anyways, this engine right here will bolt right up to a Mazda Miata engine or an RX-8 transmission. I'm sorry, Mazda Miata transmission. These things, I think you can turbo them. They're good for about 11 psi. I think 11 psi is like max that you want to go. It's like 250 horsepower, so we're definitely gonna be at the same range as the 2.3, but it's gonna be something more modern, coil on plug, you know, electronic tuning, all that stuff. So this is one, like my first option that I was thinking. There's plenty of room in the engine bay for the engine to go into. Won't be no fitment issues. You can even run it NA at first, and then go from there. So I'm gonna keep looking around and see what they got. All right, guys, we are now in the import section, and if you can guess what that is, right here is a K24. I don't know anything about this, if it's even good or anything, but typically they usually are. But this is also an option. So K24, we can get like an RX-8 transmission, and they make an adapter for it, or even a BMW G-Trag transmission. They make an adapter for that. So we can do a K24 turbo, you know, like 400 or 500 horsepower safe levels. So that's also an option. So for the money, the cost of the engine is going to be exactly the same. A little bit more money to get it turboed and obviously tuned and all that stuff, and then a lot more money for the adapter. So this would be a great engine. I've seen it done already. If you're not on Merkur Club of America, you'll see that somebody, John Barr, has actually done this. Looks really cool, but the only issue With that is the adapter plate. That thing's kind of pricey, but plus anything really K series anymore is very expensive, and you're looking at like $5,000–6,000 for the swap. But the biggest part is that it's already been done before, so there's an option. So K24. Now this was not part of the plan, but we could put a Mercedes-Benz engine in it. So I don't really know anything about this, or even what engine is in this car. You see there's a lot of burnt oil and stuff. Looks like it's a 6-cylinder. I mean, that'd be kind of cool though, right? We got K-Series engines everywhere for $173 out the door. I mean, can't really beat that, but here's another one. So this is my go-to. This is what I really want to do. Fitment problems, probably, but this is a M54 B25, so it's a BMW 325, it's 2002, so it has a MS43 DME with programmable. But then we can also use the manual trans that BMW offers. This one is a automatic, so that is not going to work. But the only problem, like I said, is fitment issues, here to here kind of thing. But this would be a great, possibility if we could fit a turbo manifold on this engine. It looks like this engine's already almost out. But we get a turbo manifold for this for like a nice one for like $400. I'll put my GT 3582R turbo that I have on, and we can make upwards of 450 horsepower on this. So this is one of my, this is the one I actually really want to do. I did some research, and the engine is 770 millimeters long, which comes out to, I think it's 32 inches, I believe. But I feel like it will fit in the Merkur. Somebody on Facebook did say that they used to do this to the Sierras in Sweden. So if it's been done, that means we can do it. Let's go see if we can find any more. So it looks like they got quite a few of them. One right here, this hood doesn't stay propped up. But here we go, we have another engine in here. There's another engine in there. Are any of these manuals? That one is an automatic. And it's an automatic as well. This is a 2000 323i. So this is a M52 TU block in it. And it's an aluminum block. We don't really want to do that. This one is a 2002 325 CI. So this one has the M54. So this would be a potential engine candidate that we could do. The only thing is just making sure it's not blown up. So let me know, guys, do you guys like the BMW idea? Because I love it. The car is made in Germany, German engine. I think it's a great idea. Here we got a 2.5 right here sitting right in the front of the entrance. So this is a 2.5 liter Duratec. Just like the 2.3 and the 2.0, they bolt right up to a Miata transmission. So many possibilities. Here's an older 5.0. This is out of a Mustang. I'm not sure what year this is. Probably like late 90s. There's a little 5.0. It's hooked up to an auto. Here's another one. Oh, yeah, that's still a 5.0. See, this one's a manual. Another automatic. Just can't have an automatic. It doesn't make sense. There's another. This looks like it's a 3.8 automatic, 2004 automatic. Another V6 is a 2.5. Yeah, it's a 2.5 liter. What's this? Oh, it's a, that would have been a 3.5. I haven't done any research on a 3.5, so I don't know if that would work or not. But 3 engine options that I'm leaning towards, and I'll talk to you about it here in a little bit. All right, guys, so we're still here at the pick-up hole, just sitting in my truck now. So let's talk about the 3 engines that I found that I would be willing to possibly pull and do something with. So the first one we came across was the Duratec, whether it's a 2.0, 2.3, or 2.5. Obviously the 2.5, more displacement, has a little bit more power. But the 2.0 and the 2.3, they can still do about 250 horsepower boosted. Like I was telling you, on like 9 to 11 pounds kind of thing. Small turbo, obviously. Probably want it big enough where it spools up later, so it's not putting so much load on the rods. But yes, that engine, we can get it super cheap. We can get a Miata transmission or an RX-8 transmission, super cheap, and they bolt right up. And all we gotta do is buy a flex plate or flywheel, clutch, all that stuff. And then the most expensive part will be the tuning software or ECU. We're gonna need to get a standalone ECU most likely. Might be able to make it work with just the regular stock ECU. I don't know on that for sure, but that'd be our cheapest option. Now the thing that goes with that is power wise. 250 horsepower is less than what the original 2.3 and the engine can do because of the forged internals. So we would literally be limited to about stock horsepower on a Merkur, or like, you know, boost controller and some mods on our Merkur. Or we can, you know, go with more modern, but then we'd have to put rods and pistons in. Now, rods are cheap. I found rods for like $300 from Forged Rods, but pistons are like $900 for forged pistons, which is absurd. But that is an option if we wanted more boost or more power and stuff like that, which obviously we want. If it, you know, we have a project car, it's driving around occasionally, tracks and stuff like that, you want power. So next option is the K24. Maybe we can find a K20. That is an awesome engine. That'd be really, really cool. The only problem with that is the adapter kit to fit to a rear drive transmission. You got a BMW G-Trag ZF, which no way we're getting a ZF. And then we get the RX-8 transmission, but you're still looking at, I think it's like $1,000 just for the adapter kit. So not only do we get to, you know, standalone ECU, so we can tune the thing, $1,000 adapter plate, clutch, and everything to obviously support the flywheel, which would go towards any engine anyways, so I guess we can't really add that into a con. But yes. And then third, my favorite, the one I really, really, really want to do, is the M54 B25 or B30 if we can find one of those. 450, 500 horsepower you can make on those engines, obviously with injectors, turbo, the supporting mods that you would need to do that with. And it would be awesome going back to a German bones where the car was created and putting a German engine into the car, and especially that famous M54 kind of thing, or, you know, M50, M52, whatever. BMW engine, German engine, and a German car. I think it'd be so sweet, and I think it would sound awesome. I love the way BMW sound, not straight piped, but adding a turbo on that, I think that car would be a lot of fun. With the M50 or the MS43 ECU, which comes with the M54, you can enable two-step. You can literally make the ECU or the DME, the DME, a standalone. So full tuning, everything like that. All we have to do is do injectors, like I said, turbo manifold, turbo. I already got the front mount intercooler from the Merkur, so we could use that. And then we'll just have to get a drive shaft made. And obviously, I doubt that the BMW will use the Merkur original motor mounts, since they are pretty BMW-like. But we'd have to make a trans mount. We have to do all that stuff, which is okay. It's not bad. That's something that we can manage. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. We're going to try to do something different. Let's be the pioneer. Like, shout out to John Barr from Merkur Club of America. Like, he's the pioneer putting a K24 into a Merkur, making it all work. There's no research on it. There's nothing. You have to figure it all out, and that is what I want to do. That is why I don't want to do a K24. It's not my top priority. It'd be a cool engine because of the size it fits in there, the power that it can make, sure, availability and all that stuff. But that is not what I want to do. I would love to do a M54 A Duratec, I think, would be one of the last options just because of the power you can get out of them. So just let me know in the comments below what you guys think, what you guys would do, or maybe any other possible engine swaps that I just didn't even think of that's doable. Let's leave it at doable, okay? I can't put a diesel in a Merkur because I know nothing about diesels. So hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you're excited about the Merkur engine swap.